Hello and welcome. How are you doing today, my friend? Today I'd like to show you that how to check and add coolant in this Toyota Corolla car. And now these year models are in 1991 to 1999. And this service is good to do within every month, like monthly basis. And what we need to do first? First we need to open that Toyota Corolla's bonnet, and let's go to do that next. Okay, and now when bonnet is open, we can start to check this coolant situation. And there is situation now that we should always do that check when this engine is cold. Do not do that ever when this engine is hot and when you have drive at least even little bit, because there is now risk that when we open hot engines, that radiator cap, it can be boil out, and it is so hot that this hot water and coolant sprays to our skin and also our face, and it is boiling hot. There could be this temperature, it is like boiling temperature, and we cannot see it because this system is pressurized. There is pressure inside in this cooling system. But now I showed that how to open that if you are professional, but do not do that, because now this my engine is a little bit hot and there is risk that this cap pulls out like some bullet. But I do show now that I have gloves, protective gloves, and then I press that cap very hard in down. I resist this coolant system pressure, and then we can open that, because normally this engine cooling can take time like 1 hour, and now I can't wait, and now I press 2 hands and carefully. Don't do that because this is so risky. This is like a small hand grenade. Okay, good. There was not pressure. But sometimes when I open this hot cap, there can spray this coolant liquid to my clothes and skin. And do not do that. Please wait that when engine is totally cold, and then we open that cap. And first step is to check that do we have enough this coolant in this radiator area. And it's easy to check when we go to look that area, and then we look in there in that way, and when we can see there this liquid, we can notice right away that hey, everything is fine, and there is rule that this liquid should be in that level. What is this metallic line? And now we can check that hey, this liquid is in same line and everything is fine. This is first check. Now we know that we have in radiator at least enough this coolant, and then there is this extra like reserve tank, and its location is here. It's really easy to notice because normally there is this hose cable in this Toyota Corollas what goes to this coolant reserve tank, and there is in Toyota way there is this symbol coolant, and this is excellent quality from Toyota, because not every car manufacturer do not use these text comments, and this helps us to service and repair car much better. Okay, and then there is our next task this white canister, and this is like extra this reserve and reserve coolant canister, and we need to check that area also, because this is really important if we leave some hot areas like in California, Texas, and especially Nevada, Las Vegas, because there is this Death Valley area, and when we drive in that area we need to always check that we have this reserve canister full of coolant. And there is in Toyota way, there is text in this line in there, when we look that closer, that there is full line in here. And that means, when I take a little bit light, that we can see this better. We need to, in monthly basis, we need to check that there is this coolant is always in that line. What is this full line in here? Always. This is the rule. And that's this check happens so that I open that cap, and there is this interesting this pipe in there. This pipe, and let's look a little bit more. There is this pipe, and then be carefully, because this coolant liquid is harmful. It is poison liquid, and do not touch that and not even taste it and drink it, because it is really harmful. And also do not drain this old coolant to ground, because our this ground might become poison and dangerous. And not that we need to recycle this coolant liquid by right way, like in recycle centers. Okay, and then when I a little bit move that away, then we can look that, hey, is this our coolant level in that way? And when we a little bit move that canister, we can notice that now I have this line in even a little bit higher than this maximum amount, and then in that way we can check that, hey, there is this line inside this liquid, and it is like moving just now in there. Good. This is excellent information. Now we know that I have enough this coolant, and this is excellent. And then of course what to do if you don't have enough this coolant, then there is the best way, and what I recommend is that we need to add in here this full 100% coolant liquid. And when we have this high quality car, what is this Toyota brand, I recommend only, and the first one, that we use this Toyota's original, this superb high quality coolant, what is made in Japan. And I read news article that this special Japanese coolant what has been made in Japan, and there is specific chemical compound and material inside this liquid what protects really well these Toyota's cooling systems. And there is in Toyota, you could purchase that coolant this coolant in nearest Toyota dealership, and this is ready to use. This is pre-mixed. That means that there is this special coolant and also water. We don't need to do any mixture using like 50% water and 50% some other coolant liquid like this Valvoline Max, because this is not ready to use. And that's I recommend that one, because there is also this distilled water inside in this premix original manufacturer's coolant. And if you are really Toyota owner, please use only high quality Toyota coolants, and then your Toyota can last like 500,000 miles without any cooling and coolant system issues. And next I add so that if there is need that we need to add in here this coolant, like this coolant level is below of this full line, we open that coolant this, there is this protective cap in here that I need to a little bit press that and then open, and as Toyota's products they opens, and then I add in here this coolant liquid carefully in that way, and this is like idea, this is red, and I add that so much that this line becomes to full level, and then I close that cap. And then what to do if you don't have this original coolant liquid, then you can use this like you purchase like in Target or Costco, this Max Life coolant, and then you add that in directly in here, and then we know that we have high quality coolant system in there. Okay, and then final step is to close that cap, and here is in Toyota way there is system that if we have too much coolant in there automatically extra coolant goes away with that hose and pipe. If there is like, if this is full and pressure is too high. Okay, and then of course I need to insert this my radiator cap back in there, and then check that there is no any trash in there, and I insert that in here. Okay, cool. And this was information how to check and add our Toyota Corolla's coolant level and amount. And this is work what is need to do within every month. This check that canister, that cap in radiator, and then this reserve tank cap also. Okay, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day to you.